Okay, there we go. I don't care. I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna have any chrome. Like, my chrome's not gonna be a background. Dang it. Nope, okay. Let me go back to the starting screen. I can show my screen, yay! I also need to open up my chat because, you know, that might be a thing. So let me do that. So I just made a new world, by the way. And I noticed it. I was about to join it and you ended it like 2 minutes before I could join. Yeah, pop out chat. So, by the way, I'm not sure if I'm shocked no one commented about this. How I typed Discord in a really weird way in YouTube. It's because YouTube, even in my own stream, will not let me properly say Discord. Other than here and there, like it's a rare occurrence. Like, don't get me wrong, every once in a while I will, but okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the mod is definitely in here. It's been a bit since I've done a thing. Yeah. I mean, I know I was also part of the conversations. Oh my gosh, that is so loud. What in the world? No, not statistics. Oh my gosh. Turn that down quite a bit. It's gonna break my ears. Okay. Java needs. Okay. Okay. This, I don't think I saw the updated version. I definitely like the updated version. I will say, I do kind of wish that this wasn't just a, like this wasn't 2 lines and it was 1 line kind of matching the rest. Like if I search bricks, ooh, calcite. That's fine, that's fine. Just, let's, but one thing I will point out when it comes to other brick textures, let's get stone bricks, for example. You'll notice, like, as much as the color here, like, this does work, you just kind of have to blend it a bit more. So, because it's a bit sudden. Options. Music. Because I don't know what mobs you had. Also, for whatever reason, you have a thing on this one, making it ever so slightly off, but it might just be because of the fact that this is through a mod and not through the actual thing. Like, yeah, that's just because it's through the mod. So there's a little annoyance when it comes to the thing, because if you look at the outline of the block, the very edge of the bottom of the block has a little bit of an overlay. So, obviously that needs changing. However, I do like the colors that you use here. Yeah. Whoa. Why does this break like as if it's amethyst? It is? I suppose it is. Okay. Anyway, is there any more uses to this now? Okay, what about the last update? This has been 2 updates. Okay. Okay, so it actually spawns in caves then. Because last time it didn't. I will say, it's going to be very helpful if what you do is every time, like, you have a book that explains everything that the mod has, including crafting recipes, because of the fact that, yes, if you're in survival, that's one thing, but if you're in creative, it's like really, really hard. So, did any of the armor textures change? I didn't watch the trailer except for the one that I've already played. No. The last thing I have even touched has been 1.3. Or not 1.3, the third, the whatever thing. Oh, oh, oh my gosh, wait a minute. Do you have a freezer in this? Or fridge, not freezer? So, of course, I will say fridge would definitely be better to be a different thing, like to fit in the spot, but that's not an issue right now. Also, to the person in my chat that's just randomly asked me to sub, I don't know you and I don't subscribe unless I think I'm going to go back there, and I'm also in the middle of doing something. So, just saying. Yeah, I've just like slightly ignored it. I will say I like the fact that, like, the colors for this, by the way. I will say one thing with the ore. Ooh, ruby ore. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Thank you. You made it an ore instead of having a really weird crafting recipe with redstone. Okay. Um, Here, let me do a thing for you. So, if you notice though, those don't quite match the stone texture. So, I think that's a, yeah, that, I think that should be a texture update. I will also say that you should add a deep slate version so that way you can make it spawn in deep slate. Just because of the fact that that way you actually like match the rest of the ores, because there is no ore that doesn't have a deep slate version. So, that's what I'm about to do. Yeah, you're fixing that texture. I'm not even going to comment about that. I mean, I did, but I know what that is. Fridge, cooking oil, table, French fries. Okay, that's annoying that that doesn't do that, but okay. I see why that's slightly off. That's fine. Why can you place that down? Okay. You might need to fix the dimensions of that one. It's because of the fact that you have the way that it's placed down the wrong way. So if you it's like if I place this down and everything like this versus here, let's just see it. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's something like that. Okay, so frozen chicken exists. Okay. I wanna... Okay, so what can you fry? Potato. Why does this not go away? Why would I say that? Okay, good. That doesn't give you any effects or something. Okay. I will say when it comes to... Oh. Oh, it doesn't... Can't... Wait. Okay. Okay, fine. Did you update the dimension? Did you update any textures? Yeah. That is fair. I am curious what it currently looks like. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember. I will say, adding something like an arrow or something would definitely be a good idea. Now my question is, what are each of these, what are each of these things? So this is the fridge. Okay, what I'm gonna recommend is don't have the fridge here. Have the fridge be this side, make the start freezing thing be here, and then have a smaller thing for the freezer here. Here. Let me show you what I mean. Snapping tool. New, let's do here. File, save as, capture that. Okay, let me make it so my stream cannot see that, because I don't need them seeing my files. I don't care if you see them, because it's not going to be the end of the world. But I don't need everyone seeing my files, and I don't know what else is going to show up. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. So if I open this with Paint real quick. So we have this, right? We have this menu. Well, I'm gonna do real quick. I want that color. Why can't I do a fill? Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, well, what I can do. You know what, actually, I'll just correct it with red. So what I'm meaning is like having a frustrating, okay. So right here could be your okay, so like there could be your fridge area and everything. These wouldn't here, let's, then you'd have a yeah. Basically, yeah. It stays similar, but it's gonna get probably rid of 1 or 2 spots. Which honestly isn't the worst thing. Yep. Well, here, wait. Let me. Okay. And also, I'm going to recommend, if you can, make another menu that you can, like, you have a button, like, here, let me, like a button, like maybe, I don't know, right here's, like right here type of thing, so that way you know what you can actually use the fridge for. So yeah, kind of like how Minecraft has crafting recipes that you can access, you know? Why is this taking 5 years? No, I mean, it's literally the fact that in Minecraft it's still not frozen. It's like, oh dear. Okay, please tell me at a point you're gonna add a structure. Okay. I didn't think you'd do that yet, but... Okay, can I close this? Okay. Okay, what can go in the microwave? Okay, that's fair. I will say in here, I'm gonna recommend... Wait, what? Server tick loop. Probably to do with the fridge. Like, everything else was working just fine. It was probably the fridge. So, and I am... Oh wait, am I streaming this? Oh, yes. Okay. So this is the fridge. Okay, why... So my question is, why can I put anything I want in the freezer? And for quite a bit of... I can put whatever I want in the fridge, and I can put whatever I want in the freezer. I can put whatever I want. It literally lets me put anything. Probably. So, I know you can probably find a way to limit that, so it might be annoying, but now I will say there's now chicken nuggets. You know, gotta get the chicken nuggets. Okay, good. That doesn't just... Is there anything else you can fry other than potatoes? Okay. I'd ask why, but it makes sense to an extent, except for the fact that I'm floating right now. Now, the hitbox on this, like, granted there are this, but given the fact that this is generating it, this is nice. Now my question is, can you stand on the handle? Yes, you can. Okay. Honestly, I'd say because of the fact that you have to make this work as an actual block and everything, I'm gonna recommend you make this a 2-block tall hitbox and have this just be a thing that you can walk through. Just because otherwise it'll act as if it's taking up more room. And that would limit builds a lot. So, I will say something though that I'm curious about. Yes, you can. Can you place? Okay, I'm gonna recommend that even that you can't do that. You shouldn't be able to place a block behind this. However, I will say, and this is obviously not right now, but having some sort of thing that does go back here to actually hit a wall would be a good idea. Like maybe something that you can add to the crafting recipe to have this plus extra counter space behind it or something, and then maybe making, like, obviously not the tables, but I'm gonna use tables in this case, like having some sort of counter space being able to be added would be a good idea in my. Okay, it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Okay. Honestly, the fact that it can float is fine. But, yeah. One thing I will say when it comes to this hitbox is I do not like it. Not because of the fact that you can walk through it, but because, here, let's go through 2 other blocks like this. Not enchanting tables, because that is a bad example. Like a bed. If I go to a bed, oh no, I suppose actually, no, you can keep that. I'm not complaining about that. I haven't been able to. I still need to finish the PikxlesCraft thing. I also want to do a little bit of ChaosSMP, and I'm also barely getting time, if you've noticed, that I've barely been streaming. So, yeah. Did you update this? It looks like it was updated. Yeah, no, it still looks updated. The planks don't look updated and the leaves don't look updated, but okay. It's gonna be Time Sparker with, is it still the glowstone? Or redstone? Yes. I know you need to figure out something else that would work for it. Okay. So I will say the portal color is just fine. I feel like personally you should make it so that way there's some sort of structure in the overworld that has like some sort of frozen thing. Like maybe you can do a different thing with the frozen shards. Kind of like how you need ender pearls to get to the end, but then you can farm them afterward. You know? Did you actually change it so that way there's multiple biomes in this area? Why is this? What is this? Who is this? Okay, at least cave generation still exists. Doesn't look like a cave, but it's the shape of one. What? Okay, this was definitely a different fog, and I do like it now. Like, I think you changed the fog in the water, is what you changed. I do like this. This is much better than what it was, because what it was, I remember it was like a deep red. Now my question is, if I got a frog, what type of frog would spawn here? Frog spawn egg. Normal. Okay, unless... yes, but that's meant for a swamp. Honestly, if you're gonna do a type of frog, you might as well make a different type of frog. So, however, if you do make a type of frog that spawns here, try and make it to also be able to spawn in an ice spikes biome. Just because then it would just be adding a cold frog by that point. I was able... The timesake dimension, okay. I will say, I feel like as much as this is a thing that can use, here, let me try a thing real quick. I want to know how deep this goes. It's -64. Okay, that's not bad. Honestly, I'd recommend making this dimension just go to 0. But it's not the end of the world. So... yeah. Yeah, but I want to double check. Because who knows what could have happened. Well, I know the Minecraft height limit is about like, I think it's 320. So... Okay, so it's normal. It's the normal thing. Okay. I will say when it comes to that, you know, this thing, what are the currently made things in this? Sacred Dirt, Block of Ruby. Honestly, I don't see a reason why you couldn't try and use either the ruby or the whatever this is in some form or fashion to try and... Oh, there is? Oh. Ooh, I actually kind of like the color. Obviously, the texture is not the best, but honestly, I don't see a reason you couldn't use this. Obviously, it has to have texture, but that would work. So I will say, honestly, though, this does look like some kind of thing, like of a stone. This does give you that type of vibe. Like, I don't know why, but these kind of give me that type of vibe, you know? Like here, let me see if I can find one that it kind of reminds me of. Like, I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of like a smooth stone. Or, or like a smooth sandstone with a small pattern. Or, where's another one? Like a quartz. Not a prismarine. Definitely not. Does kind of give me a feel of like concrete. Not as much as the rest, but it kind of can give me that little bit of a feel, so. But yeah. I'm going to leave now. Is there anyone here who would be willing to raid? Like that would actually join a raid? Yeah, as much as I want to be here longer, I should probably take a shower. And if I want to, I need to do it quick enough. So, is there anyone in my chat? Actually, I have a better question. Is the person, you know, the dino, willing to raid? Are you willing to join on a raid? Okay. The question is who? Okay. PotCM is live. Spears is live. I'm not going to do Pixatan. No, honestly, we're on good terms at this point. No. Yeah, honestly, how many people does PotCM actually have in their chat, is my question. Okay. Okay. I do not remember them. Yeah. Okay. I want to raid Pixatan, but they have too many people in chat. Unless my head mod that's totally not in chat right now is okay with raiding. Then I might. Because I don't want to go into Pixatan's chat with only one person, you know? So Okay. Cause if that is the case, honestly, I just don't like rating people that have a lot of people in chat unless I have at least a fourth of the people who are watching. Or there's someone like Pixels, you know? Like, I either have to have the majority of people that watch them already subbed to me / already introduced to me, or I need to have at least a fourth of what's in their chat, which they keep going between 9 and 11. And, well, they've kind of went down to 10 a little bit. Anyway, between that range, like 9, 10, 11, you know? So, also I can close this. Is there anybody there? You're in the VC and in my YouTube chat. Okay. Okay, then I think we are going to do. Okay, honestly, this is perfect time then. I am fine with rating a Pixatan because it seems that they're going to be ending semi-soon, but not like right now soon, you know? I'm not going to send that in DMs because that'll show on stream my DMs. Okay,